Welcome to the Client Tools section. Let's take a look at what client tools are available in Right-Click Tools Community Edition. First, we have Add Devices to Collection. This will allow you to add a device or devices to a collection. Next up, we have the Client Information tool. This displays general information and available actions for the Config Manager client, as well as data on components, caches, applications, execution history, and boundaries. Up next, we have the Open Client Installation Log File folder. This will open the file location of the client install log on a remote device. Next, we have the Open Client Log File folder. This opens the file location of the client log on a remote device. Next, we have the Refresh Updates Compliance State. This refreshes the update compliance state of a device in Config Manager. Up next, a big fan favorite is Remote Software Center. This allows you to view and install deployed applications, programs, and available software updates, and view and run deployed task sequences. In the Community Edition of Right-Click Tools, this is available for use in a limited state. Next, we have the Rerun Deployment tool. This reruns a package or task sequence deployment. Up next, we have the Restart SMS Agent Host service. This restarts the Config Manager client on a device. Next up is Run Client Check. This kicks off the Config Manager client health checks. Next is the Stop Config Manager client activities. This immediately stops the SMS agent host and kills any pending scnotification.exe processes. Next up is the Show Collections Advanced tool. This displays information about the collections to which a device belongs. Up next is Repair Client. This kicks off the Repair Client functionality in the SMS Client WMI class. Next is the Uninstall SCCM client. This removes the Config Manager client on a remote device. Now that we know what client tools are available in the Community Edition of Right-Click Tools, let's go ahead and jump right into the demo. From my Config Manager console, I have my Devices node selected, and I have a device selected here. We'll go ahead and right-click it to pull up our Right-Click Tools menu, go to our Client Tools, and this will list all of our available client tools. The first tool we have available is the Add Devices to Collection. Let's go ahead and add this device to a collection. At the top, we get a list of collections. I'll select a collection here. We also have a tick box to allow matching on the name instead of the resource ID. This will add a direct membership rule for all devices that match the device names below. Once I have my collection selected, I'll hit Start, and we'll get a status that this was successfully added to that collection. Next up is the Client Information tool. The General tab gives us the client version, the site code. Expanding will give us the computer name, some port information, current management point, available management points, internet management point, proxy management point, DNS suffix, server locator port, and the GUID. The Components tab lists all of the Config Manager components. We get the component name, the component version, and how many devices we have selected. If we expand any of these components, we will also see the computer name and whether the component is enabled or disabled. The next tab is the Cache tab. The Cache tab gives us the cache path, max cache size. From this tab, we can clear the cache and set the cache size. If we expand this, we can see the computer name, how much cache space is being used, the available cache space, and the percent of the cache that is used. The next tab is the Cache Details tab. In the Cache Details tab, we'll get the content name, the version, and the size. We can also expand these to see the name, the location, the size, the last used time, whether or not it is persistent, and the cache ID. From this page, we can also delete content and browse to the location of these caches. Next up is the Applications page. From this page, we'll get the application name, the publisher, the version number, the install state, an icon. Expanding this, we get the computer name, the status, whether it is installed or not, the last evaluated time, the last run status, and any error codes. From here, we can also select applications to either install or uninstall. When running this, we will get a success status, and we can see that it is now installed on this device. Up next is the execution history. From this page, we get the name, the package ID. Expanding, we see the computer name, the user, the status, the start time, any error reasons or error codes. The final tab we have access to is the boundaries tab. Here we get the group name of the boundary. We can also go ahead and expand to see some additional information, including the member name, computer name, the boundary name, and the boundary group. Next up is our open client installation log file folder. This will open that log location for us, followed by the open client log file folder, which will open the corresponding logs folder. Next up is the refresh updates compliance state. When running this, we will get a status. Next up is a fan favorite, the Remote Software Center tool. This tool features partial functionality in the Community Edition of Right-Click Tools. The Applications tab is all read-only for us in Community. The Software Updates tab would list any available software updates that we could also go ahead and hit install on. The Task Sequence tab is also read-only in Community, but we can see which task sequences are available for this device. The final tab is the Compliance tab, which lists our compliance baselines and their compliance status. Again, this is a read-only tab in Community. Up next is our rerun deployment tool. Pulling this up, we get any packages that are available for this device with the package name, package ID, and deployment ID. We'll also get any task sequences that are available to this device with the task sequence name, the task sequence ID, and the deployment ID. Right-clicking on this allows me to rerun the task sequence. It'll ask me to confirm that I want to run the task sequence, and I can hit yes, and we'll get a success status. Up next is the Restart SMS Agent Host service, which will restart that service for us. We will get a progress tracker as this goes, and upon completion, we get our success status. Up next is the Run Client Check. This tool is going to run the built-in Config Manager client health checks for us. When we run it, we get the success status, and the client health checks will kick off automatically. Next up is the Stop Config Manager Client Activities tool. This immediately stops the SMS agent host and kills any pending scnotification.exe processes. When running this, we will ask to confirm that we want to run this. After running this, these processes will need to be restarted again for the client to function as intended. Next up is the Show Collections Advanced tool. This will list all of the collections this device is located in. The Collections tab will give us the collection name, folder, and collection ID. The Collection Variables tab lists the collection name, folder, variable name, and values. The Maintenance Windows tabs list the collection name, folder, maintenance window name, description, applies to, start time, duration, and whether or not it is enabled. And the Power Plans tab lists the collection name, folder, apply settings, peak plan start, peak plan end, peak plan duration, and peak plan name. Next up is the Repair Client tool, which will repair the Config Manager client on this device. When running, it will ask us to confirm that we want to repair the client, and it will let us know that it has successfully started the client repair on that device. The final tool in the Client Tools section is the Uninstall SCCM client. This tool will uninstall the SCCM client from the selected device. Again, we'll be asked to confirm that we want to uninstall the client on this device.